Some might hate it, some might not even believe in it, but the fact is PMP exam is changing in 2019. Hello and welcome to PMCLounge.com. My name is Shoaib. I am the voice behind all the videos that you see on PMCLounge.com website as well as this YouTube channel, youtube.com/PMCLounge. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. We are all about PMP. We are all about project management. Now, yes, PMP exam is changing in 2019, and what exactly is changing? What's the impact on the PMP aspirants? That's the topic of this video. Do watch this video till the end to have clarity on what to expect in the PMP exam change in 2019. But before we dive into it, I'd like to address one myth because I see it more often than not. People tend to believe that PMP exam is based on a book, one book, which is known as PMBOK guide. That is published by PMI, the same body that provides the PMP credentials. But that is very far away from the truth, because the PMP exam is based on PMBOK. It is based on project management body of knowledge, which is an ocean. It cannot be contained in one book. The book in question is known as PMBOK guide. It is a guide to the PMBOK. The exam is based on PMBOK, not on PMBOK guide. Actually, first link in the description is a video where I have talked about the difference between PMBOK and PMBOK guide. Very important video, do check that out. So since PMP exam is not just based on the PMBOK guide, there are other elements to it as well. Something known as RDS or Role Delineation Study. This is something which is published by PMI in a document which is known as Exam Content Outline, ECO. A lot of people call it ECO. So this is a document which PMI publishes. The last time it was published was in 2015. So that document is changing. And there's one other change. To go over the entire list of what all is changing and what you can expect, let's go into my desktop and let me show you what all is exactly changing. Let's head over to my desktop. So we are on pmi.org. As you already know, this is my favorite website. This is the official website of Project Management Institute. If you head over to certifications and go to the PMP page, this is what opens up, and you can go over to exam content outline. If you click on this, I already have this open. This is the PDF document that opens up. If you scroll down, you'll realize that the current version of the exam content outline was first published in June 2015. So this is the June 2015 version of the exam content outline, and this is one of the most important things that you should be reading aside from your courseware, aside from your Rita Mulkais and your PMBOK guide. This is also very important because first of all, it gives you an idea of what kind of questions to expect in the exam. This is the percentage of items on test. Initiating, you've got 13%, planning process group 24%, executing, monitoring and controlling, closing. What is the amount of questions you can expect in the exam? This is decided here. This document came out in June 2015, and this is the change that is happening in 2019. This document is getting updated. So there could be a change on this percentage of items on test as well. You know, the weightage of what process group is going to have how many questions. And the second change you can expect is something which is known as RDS, the Role Delineation Study. In initiating, a project manager is expected to perform these many tasks. Similarly, if you go down to planning, you have all the tasks listed here. Then you go down to executing, you have tasks listed, monitoring and controlling, closing. All these tasks that the project manager is expected to perform is listed in the role delineation study. And this is important because questions in your PMP exam are based on these tasks. If there is a task that you need to perform, there will definitely be the questions that you see in the PMP exam will definitely be around these tasks. So this is also an important piece of content that you should be reading for your PMP preparation. Now, what we suspect is this role delineation study is getting updated. So tasks may be updated. June 2015, a project manager from June 2015 might be doing certain things which he or she is not doing anymore, or might be doing additional things which in June 2015 they were not doing. So this is why a role delineation study must have been conducted, and there will be a new exam content outline which will be released sometime in June 2019. So unless we have the latest version of exam content outline, it is actually hard to judge how big of a change this will be as far as PMP exam is concerned. But if you go to this page, I'll share the link to this page in the description as well. It clearly mentions that PMP exam will change in December. So although the exam content outline will be published in June 2019, the change in the PMP exam will only happen in December. So these are the important dates. June 2019, new PMP exam content outline releases, and 15 December 2019 is the last day to take the current version of the PMP exam. The current version of the PMP exam here means exam questions are based on the current June 2015 edition of exam content outline and PMBOK edition 6, PMBOK guide edition 6. So every 3 to 5 years, there is a research which is conducted by PMI, and based on that, the role delineation study is updated. So this is one of the changes that is happening in the PMP exam. I say one of the changes because there's one more, and that pertains to your examination centers. Now, this should not impact you as a PMP aspirant, because you have prepared for your PMP exam. You can go to the exam center, be it Pearson's, be it Prometric, which is the current exam center. It doesn't really matter to you. But this is also a change. The all the certifications that are provided by PMI are now moving to Pearson VUE centers. Currently, the provider is Prometric. Now it is changing to Pearson VUE. And these are the transitional timelines, and this could be important. So do take a note of this. So 1 March 2019, PMI ACP scheduling is now available at Pearson VUE. 1 April, PMI ACP testing begins at Pearson VUE centers and online proctoring. So also, scheduling is now available. Testing has begun for PMI ACP, but scheduling is now available for PMP, PGMP, PFMP, PMI PBA, PMI SP, and RMP exams. So you can now schedule your exams for Pearson VUE centers at Pearson VUE, to be conducted at the Pearson VUE centers. 30th June is the last date for testing at Prometric centers, and 1st of July 2019 is when the testing is going to begin at Pearson VUE centers for all these exams. So these are important next steps that you can take. And I think Pearson's website has also covered it here. I'll share a link to Pearson's website as well if you want to check that out. But next steps, so if you have already scheduled through Prometric, then if you have already scheduled on or before 30th June, so if you have scheduled your exam and your exam is before 30th of June at Prometric Center, you don't have to do anything. If you have already scheduled an exam on Prometric, at the Prometric Center, and it is scheduled after 1st of July 2019, then PMI is going to work with Prometric and Pearson VUE to have your test appointment moved to Pearson. So 30th June is the last date where you can go into a Prometric center and take up the exam. Every exam after that will be taking place at Pearson VUE. So these are the changes that are happening. Very, very important. Like I mentioned, two changes. One is the change in the exam content outline, and second is the change in the certification center, your exam center. So that's all that we had in this video. Before we end, let me remind you, Project Management 101 is your gateway to the world of project management and the PMP exam. A 1.5 hour free training session available at pmclounge.com/pm101. Check that out. Very, very helpful. A lot of people have benefited from it. Also, if you're looking to clear your PMP exam in 50 days, we have a free study plan for it. Go over to pmclounge.com/pmp study plan and grab your free copy. So that is all that we had in this video. Do hit the like button if you found it informational. Subscribe to the channel. We are all about PMP. We are all about project management. Also, don't forget to check out our website pmclounge.com, your number one free PMP resource. Thank you. Arey yaar, where do I keep this mic? I think it's showing up in the video also.